Hello and happy Lunar New Year, which this year falls on February the 10th,
Hello.
2024. And welcome to my podcast. And here, as always, is the friendly dragon. No vax, no mask. No vax, no mask. And I recently posted a blog post, a spectacular story, Armageddon versus Apocalypse. And it, of course, features an image from Pexels, which I will describe later, but it is the Mississippi River. And today, the categories include Alex Cristoforu, Bob Lazar, DEF, DEF, additive to diesel, digital passport system, WEF or World Economic Forum, Houthi movement, James Howard Kunstler, an author, Javier Milei, the new president of Argentina, Ludwig von Mises, you could call him an economist who is a disruptor of other people's theories, Mark Thornton, Sticks, Hex, and Hammer 666, Tim Price, Ukraine, and Uncategorized. Una historia espectacular. Armageddon versus Apocalipsis. Armageddon defined. Federal government at war with state of Texas over border with Mexico. Gobierno federal en guerra con Estado de Texas sobre frontera con México. La barrera flotante. México le envió una segunda nota diplomática a Estados Unidos sobre la barrera. Texas set to declare war. Time authority to stop collapse of border. The Texas Constitution. Appendix. Section 7. Governor. As Commander-in-Chief of Military Forces, he shall be Commander-in-Chief of the military forces of the state, except when they are called into actual service of the United States. He shall have power to call forth the militia to execute the laws of the state, to suppress insurrections, and to repel invasions. February 15th, 1876, amended November 2nd, 1999. Texas obtiene una victoria en su defensa de la barrera de boyas en la frontera con México. Historia de agencia. Tribunal ordena a Texas mover barrera de boyas que suscitó en rechazo de México. Texas tells Biden to touch grass and assert control of Shelby Park. Sticks, X, and Hammer 666. Hallan persona muerta en la zona de las boyas de Texas. Noticias Telemundo. Se ahogó en el área en donde están las boyas. Drowned in the area where the buoys are. Most of the Texas governor's border buoys are in Mexico, according to court records. A society defined by gender fluid woke idiocy will always fail. Reality Now Comedy Gold, promoting idiocy. Bob Lazar and the UFO disclosure crowd are full of it. Ron DeSantis officially drops out, endorses Trump. GOP unity, process expedited, ready go politics. No Nikki Haley versus VP slot, Donald Trump says. Stick, Sticks, and Hammer, 666. Donald Trump has effectively won the GOP nomination. Stick, Sticks, and Hammer, 666. The Volga trade route. In the Middle Ages, the Volga trade route connected northern Europe and northwestern Russia with the Caspian Sea and the Sasanian Empire via the Volga River. The Rus used this route to trade with Muslim countries on the southern shores of the Caspian Sea. Rus, originally Norsemen, mainly originating from present-day Sweden, who settled and ruled along the river routes between the Baltic and the Black Seas. Ukraine funding fears Trump 2025 counteroffensive. France Kharkov debacle. Zelensky invites Trump. Zelensky is actually Zelensky. Alex Christoforou. The definition of inflation. What is inflation for 2024? Mark Thornton. Mises Institute. Dangers of the deep state from the inside looking out. Kunstler.com. Poison spiders at the center of the web. Bill Holter, 50-50 chance U.S. election will be abandoned. Tim Scott endorses Donald Trump. Ukraine border deal, confidence grows. Markets are poised to confound investors. Peter Schiff. NATO sends 90,000 troops at Russia's borders. Is NATO going to enter Ukraine? Provoke Russia? Emil Kozmin. Houthis, terrorists, Trump, chasers, and rare moments at Davos. DEF, DEF, additive to diesel. Tim Price, the last death rattle of the debt-based monetary system. The Malay speech at the World Economic Forum. Maneko 64, World Economic Forum. Alex Jones, Real Life Nightmare. Infowars. Warnings and posture toward war. Financial turmoil explained. Are capital gains income? The connection with Mises calculation problem. Mises Institute. Digital despots. Disease X and drowned kids democide. This photo is by Tom Fisk on Pexels.com. This is the Mississippi River in the United States. The Mississippi River, the primary river and second longest river of the largest drainage basin in the United States, from its traditional source of Lake Itasca in northern Minnesota. It flows generally south for 2,340 miles, or 3,766 kilometers, to the Mississippi River Delta in the Gulf of Mexico. With its many tributaries, the Mississippi's watershed drains all or parts of 32 U.S. states and 2 Canadian provinces between the Rocky and Appalachian Mountains. This photograph by ISS crew Earth Observations Experiment and the Image Science and Analysis Group, Johnson Space Center. And this goes to the Wikipedia Commons. This photograph, Cairo, the city of Cairo, Illinois, from space, annotated. And here is the the Cairo I-57 bridge, main part of the city of Cairo, Illinois, the Mississippi River just upstream from the Ohio River. And so this is the Ohio River up here. Thank you for reading A Spectacular Story, Armageddon versus Apocalypse. I wish you peace, and I hope for peace throughout the world. Life is too important to take it seriously. A good sense of humor is a terrible thing to waste. Un buen sentido del humor es algo terrible de desperdiciar. La vida es demasiado importante para tomarla en serio. The goal of this publication is to educate, presenting facts, history, and ideas before they are obliterated. Nothing in this publication should be interpreted as investment advice. Texan Gold Real Estate, LLC, James.Lagarde at texan-gold.com. Thanks for reading.